The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
And welcome into the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene, and the Green Bay Packers are on a 3-game winning streak. And it's a winning streak that probably will not end, well, at least for the next 3 weeks. Aaron Rodgers, yes, they have fully recovered. And now we're back to talking about the things that actually matter, like, will Aaron Rodgers be traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the offseason? Oh, my God. Stop it. Enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants to do.
Exactly. Aaron Rodgers is here, and we are winning ball games, and we're going to continue to win ball games as long as Davante Adams is still around, Aaron Jones is still around. This is going to be a good team. And now guess what? Your defense just got better this week by adding Jaylon Smith, who got cut by the Dallas Cowboys. They got better. It's not a market improvement, but they did get better.
He's fine. He's fine. Mm-hmm. He's fine. I don't love him playing in a 3-4. I don't. I liked him better as an outside linebacker in a 4-3. Mm-hmm. But now I do think he will be able to cover better in this scheme than he did in Dan Quinn's. And trust me, we've all seen the meme of him jumping at a ball that's 10 yards away from him. I do. Okay? It's a bad play. Yeah. He's a very athletic player. Him next to Devondre Campbell is – there's some reason to be excited there.
Mm-hmm. And I think they beat the Steelers this past week, but the Steelers aren't a team that you're real excited about beating anymore, seeing the deficiencies with that team. However, you get a chance to go to the Bengals this week and put up some style points.
This is going to go badly.
No doubt about it.
And I can't for the life of me figure out
the line.
Why there are so many people that think the Bengals are going to win this game. Mm-hmm. I won't be shocked if Green Bay beats them by 3 touchdowns. Because who the hell's going to stop Davante Adams?
No
Who's going to stop Aaron Jones? Who's going to stop anybody? Oh, they don't have Jaire Alexander. Oh, okay. And?
Oh, they think they can score with him. They think they can score with him.
They can't. I don't care if the corners are Eric Stokes and me.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you honestly believe that Joe Burrow can match Aaron Rodgers throw for throw? Not yet. No. He may get to that point at some point in his career, but not yet. No. I think the Green Bay Packers are –
people are seeing the trap game here, and I just don't get it.
Trap game for what? That you're looking to the Bears?
No, that this is a game that you walk into and you kind of got hyped for Pittsburgh because that's a storied franchise that you don't play very often. It was in your stadium, and now this one's on the road and you just go out and shit in your pants. That's the only thing I can figure.
Yeah. I don't see it happening at all. And you look at the schedule over the next 3 games, they got the Bengals, they got the Bears, both on the road, and then you get the Washington football team, who is completely underachieved, and this easily is a 6-1 team going in to take on still the only undefeated team in the NFL in the Arizona Cardinals.
The Arizona Cardinals.
The best team in the NFC. Just want to let you do it. Because at least
I was a year early.
At least for a week, you're going to be right.
Yeah, sue me. I was a year early, and they're still not the best team in the NFC, by the way.
Right.
But they're very talented, and that will be a good litmus test for Green Bay.
Right. Not only did Jaylon Smith become available this week, but we thought Stephon Gilmore was going to. Davante Adams was one of the first players to reach out to Stephon Gilmore and say, hey, give me a call. We need somebody in the secondary. I would have loved that. I would have loved to see them add another player in the secondary to go with Jaire Alexander, because that's no doubt their biggest weakness right now. Eric Stokes, I think, is going to be a fine player down the road, but not yet. He's still rookie. He's still figuring things out. And Kevin King is bad.
Dog water?
Yeah.
He's dog water.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to be in a lot of these shootout-y games with good teams. Now, you could be. I won't be surprised to see a shootouty game with the Cincinnati Bengals this week.
I just think Green Bay's so much better.
But I do too. But it gets to be a point. It'll be it could be a shootout in the sense of, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles last week. Eventually, your talent will take over, and you'll win the game by 11, 12 points. But it's still going to be somewhere in that 38-26 kind of a range.
I guess I'm just looking at Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary going, I don't buy Cincinnati's offensive line in the fucking least.
Nope, you shouldn't.
And you have 2 top 35 pass rushers by Pro Football Focus grade in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to get home, and I think Joe Burrow is going to start seeing ghosts like Sam Darnold did.
Yeah.
I don't think this game's ever close. I really do. And I'm sure Packers fans will go, don't put the curse on us. No, I think I'm just being really honest, and Vegas is putting the curse on Cincinnati.
Right.
Because this is one of those that feels like this feels like a hog being led to slaughter to me. Because there's so many people on Cincinnati, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers are only a 3-point favorite in this game, which I still can't figure out.
And my favorite saying on planet Earth is when you hear hoofbeats, it makes a hell of a lot more sense to assume horses than zebras. Mm-hmm. This is one of those that I feel like people are looking for zebras because they have stripes like the Bengals. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make a damn lick of sense to me. I get Aaron Rodgers, you get Joe Burrow. Advantage me.
Yep.
I get LaFleur, you get Zach Taylor. Advantage me.
Yep.
Oh, but we're at home. Cool. So you cram 70,000 delusional tiger stripe people into, it'll look like a Carol Baskins convention. Sweet.
Like a whole bunch of furries.
Just good. Oh, God, Cincinnati fans. They live in my Twitter mentions.
Yep.
I live rent-free in Cincinnati Bengals fans' heads, and I am totally okay with that.
Green Bay Packers, to me, look like they should be in a crush spot this week against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm expecting big things to continue from this team that we have ranked in the top 5 and will keep in the top 5. Pretty much.
Well, they weren't in the top 5 this week. They were
were they not? They fell to 6.
Because Arizona had to slide in because they were undefeated.
Gotcha.
But they've been in the top 5, and I'll be honest with you, there's a clear line of demarcation at 6 to me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you feel the same way I do. There is a clear line of demarcation.
I don't feel the same way you do. I still feel like the Dallas Cowboys and the Chargers and those teams
have that
are
upside. They have that upside.
In that realm.
I look at Dallas and go, okay, so you beat a Carolina team in your building. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you beat the Chargers.
Oh, come on. The Chargers are a great team.
The Chargers are fine. The game was disgusting. Mm-hmm. I'm not sold yet. Look, I've been on Dallas for 2 years. I had to eat all the shit for last year because I had them in the damn Super Bowl. So I feel like I'm as high on Dallas as anybody. Mm-hmm. But I look at Green Bay and go, I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it. There's nothing hypothetical about it. I fully believe in Green Bay.
Last week we finally saw Randall Cobb get some important targets from Aaron Rodgers. I think that shows that he's getting a little bit more comfortable in that offensive system. We have yet to see Robert Tonyan do much of anything, which he's probably going to come around as well. I don't think that relationship between him and Aaron has completely dissipated in a year. It's only a matter of time before everything starts clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you need some production from one of these ancillary receivers. Mm-hmm. Because Lazard hasn't been good, Valdez-Scantling hadn't been good, and Robert Tonyan hadn't been good. Their offense has basically been Davante Adams, Aaron Jones, and a sprinkling of Randall Cobb.
Yep.
And you're still 3-1. Mm-hmm. You haven't lost a game since that weird albatross disaster that was week 1 that I still maintain you should burn that tape and make sure no one has a copy of it.
I bet they have. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. Good things coming for the Green Bay Packers, at least for the next 3 weeks until you hit a little bit of a rough stretch of your season going up against the Cardinals and the Chiefs.
And I think that can be good too. Mm-hmm. It's just a litmus test.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't get these, cakewalks like I think the Cincinnati Bengals will be.
They're never going to be out of any game they play against anybody in this league. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. This is the Sportsocracy. Join us here in the Wicked Weed studio every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Hit that subscribe button so you see all of our team-by-team content throughout the season. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.